Hey guys, so if you're in the functional reading group, you're going to see this when you get on easyCBM. You'll select functional reading and you select your name. Now for functional reading, you only have to do one story a week, but you're going to start with the level 2 story. And if you do really well at that, next time you'll do level 3. And if you do well with that, next time you'll do level 4. But you'll click on it and you'll hit take the test. Once you select to take the test, this option does not read to you. You have to read the story yourself. I suggest you read the story out loud to someone at home or to one of the teacher assistants in the classroom. That way, if you need help with one of the words, you can get help with one of the words. But for the most part, you, the student, should be reading this article. So Ben and his family were on their first trip to the zoo. The main thing Ben wanted to do was feed the parrots. He knew when it was feeding time, and he didn't want to miss it. And you keep reading the story. When you finish reading the story, there's going to be questions down at the very bottom, and you're going to answer the questions like, what did Ben want to do most at the zoo? What was the most important rule for feeding the parrots? And so you can't go on until you pick your answer. So you're going to pick answers and hit the next button. Okay, so when you get to the last question, you answer it and you're going to select all done. When you select all done, it's going to show you. Again, I got an answer wrong on purpose so you can see what that looks like, but it's going to show you the answers you chose and which one you got wrong. It's also going to show you what the correct answer was. You can't retake the story again, but you can go on to the next one. Again, try not to do more than maybe 1 or 2 stories a week because it's a lot to read and it's a lot to do. And I don't want you rushing through them. All right, so once you've taken your test and I go on to my teacher account for easyCBM, I can see that you completed the test and I can view your score. Again, this score says 92%, and then I can hit view. When I hit view, it's going to tell me the day you took your test. Again, the time stamp is wrong because the time zone is wrong, but I can still do the math. I can see if you finished your test in 2 minutes, in 20 minutes, in 15 minutes. I can see if you're taking your time or not. So let's say that this wasn't a 92. Let's say you got a 33. Well, if you got a 33 and it shows me there was only 2 minutes from when you started the test and when you finished the test, my number one concern is going to be there's no way you read that entire passage and all 12 questions or all 20 questions if you're on level 3 or level 4 and answered them in that short amount of time. That tells me you were guessing. So I don't want to see you guessing on your tests. Okay, I want you to take the time to read the passage either to someone at home or if you're at school, then to read it to a teacher's assistant, get help with words you don't know, and then do the questions. You can have someone at home ask you the questions, or you can read through the questions and the answer choices. If you're at school, again, you can have a teacher's assistant read you the questions and the answer choices. It's just the passage that you're supposed to read primarily by yourself. If you do really well, the next time you come in, you can go in and take a higher level. So just like the math, this one starts with 2, and then it goes to 3, then it goes to 4. Well, the math starts with K, goes to 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. It's the same. The number patterns are the same. So as you do well, you can try to move up. All right, guys, until next time.